Hello my dear friends, you are watching Chess Center, myself Ravish Ram. In this video, we are going to analyze a strategy for black pieces. This is called Stufford Gambit. It will start with the opening e4 and e5. And white plays the move knight to f3 and we will play the move knight to f6. In this position, most of the white players will capture the pawn at e5 with their knight like this. In this position, we will simply develop our knight to c6 like this, and as you can see, white is up a pawn and they will definitely capture this knight like this, and after they capture this knight, we will capture that knight with our pawn like this. And in this position, there are two variations, because as you can see, this knight at f6 is attacking this pawn at e4. So two common moves by white in this position is to push this pawn to e5 or to defend that pawn with d3. If they push this pawn like this, we will simply play our knight to e4. And in this position, most of the white players will feel uncomfortable for this knight at e4. So they will simply attack that knight by playing d3. And after they play d3, we will take our bishop to c5. If they have not seen this trap before, they will definitely capture this knight with their pawn like this. If they capture this pawn, they can go home and rest, because we will play a stunning move in this position, that is bishop captures on f2 with check. And if king goes to e2, we will play our light square bishop to g4, that is with a check, and whatever the move white play in the next move, we will simply capture their queen and win the game also. And if in this position, if white king captures our bishop, we will simply capture their queen, because there is no defender for their queen. So this is the variation if he pushes his pawn to e5 in this position. If we don't push his pawn to e5 and if we place the move d3, we will simply develop our bishop to c5. And most of the white players will play the move bishop to g5, pinning the knight on f6. But in this position, we will play a move that will surprise white pieces, that is knight captures on e4, attacking this bishop back. And now there are three variations we have to look into. The first one is, if they become greedy and capture our queen like this, we will simply take our bishop to f2, that is a check, and the king has only one square to go, that is king to e2. After king goes to e2, we will take our light square bishop to g4 to checkmate the white king. So capturing our queen will not work for white pieces in this position. So there are two more variations we can see in this position. The next variation is, what if they capture the knight on e4 with their pawn like this? We will simply take the f2 pawn with our dark square bishop like this. This will come with a check, and this variation is similar to what I have shown earlier. If white king captures this bishop, we will simply take their queen like this, and if white king does not capture this bishop and goes to e2, we will simply take our light square bishop to g4 and it will come with a check, and whatever the move white plays, we will simply capture their queen like this. Now going a little back to this position, we have seen two variations in this position. First one is bishop takes the queen, and the second one is pawn takes the knight. And the third variation is, what if bishop goes to e3 like this? This move seems so logical, because this bishop was attacked and this f2 square was attacked by knight and the bishop. Now you can see this bishop has defended this f2 square also, and also escaped from this knight and the queen as well. So in this position, we will simply capture that bishop with our bishop like this. After pawn takes the bishop, we will go to h4 with our queen, that will come with a check. If king goes to e2, that will be a checkmate in one move, that is queen to f2 checkmate. If they don't move the king in this position and blocks the check with their g pawn like this, we will simply capture that pawn with our knight like this. If they capture this knight, we will simply take their rook and we will have the advantage of having the exchange up. So going a little back in this position, if they don't capture this knight and if they play the move rook to g1 to attack this knight, we will simply move our knight to e4. That will come with a discover check to the white king. If he moves to e2, we will simply take our queen to f2. That will be a checkmate as I have shown earlier. So the way to block this check is rook to g3, and we are not going to take this rook with our knight because we are going to play a beautiful move in this position, that is queen to h2, threatening a checkmate at f2. So to defend this, white players will play the move rook to g2 attacking this queen. We will take back our queen to h4. That will come with a check to the white king. Now if they move to e2 like this, we cannot go to f2 to checkmate the white king because the rook is defending that square. So we will bring our one more piece, that is our light square bishop, to g4 check. If they don't capture this bishop, their queen will be gone. So they have to capture this bishop with their rook like this. After they capture our bishop like this, we will simply go to f2 and this will be a checkmate for white king. So these are the variations that you can use in your chess game as a black pieces in a Stufford Gambit. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe our channel for more quality chess contents. So with that being said, I will end this video right here. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.